Hello, my dear friends. I welcome you all for this lecture. So, chapter number 6 Electromagnetic Induction. In this chapter, we'll study the last part of the chapter, that is AC generator. So, what is an AC generator? It is a device used to convert mechanical energy into electrical energy. So, AC generator is what? It is a device that is used to convert mechanical energy into electrical energy. Then, on which principle the AC generator works? So, it is works on the electromagnetic induction. So, what is the concept of that electromagnetic induction? So, when a coil rotates in a uniform magnetic field, EMF induced in it. If EMF induced, the current induced in the coil. Okay, so using that magnetic field will produce the current or electric field. So that concept is known as what? The electromagnetic induction. So this AC generator works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. Here we'll take the N and S pole, so the two north and south pole, and on this N and S pole, in between that two, the strong magnetic field is produced, and that is uniform strong magnetic field. In that uniform strong magnetic field, you should take one coil, okay, and that is wounded with the N number of turns, that is armature. Okay, so the you should take the armature coil, and after that, here the armature, the R1 R2 are the slip rings that are connected to armature, and the B1 B2 are the brushes, carbon brushes are connected, and that two are connected with the load. Okay, the B1 B2 are connected with load. Actually, the R1 ring is connected to PQRS is the armature, and S is connected to R2 ring, and R1 ring is connected with the B1 brush, and R2 ring is connected with B2 brush, and B1 B2 both are connected with the load. Then after that, the in this the AC generator, okay, the main thing we'll see the principle, that is the AC generator is based on the principle of electromagnetic induction, and construction in that we'll see the two poles, north pole and south pole, filled magnet with the poles north and south, and we'll take the armature coil. PQRS is the armature coil, and R1 R2 are the slip rings, and B1 B2 are the brushes, and after that we are connected with load. Okay, so like this the principle and construction is there. Then we'll see about the working of the AC generator. Okay, the working of AC generator. Let the armature be rotated in such a way that the arm PQ goes down, and the another end, that is RS end, comes up from the plane of the diagram, that is induced EMF, and hence the current is set up in the coil by Fleming's right hand rule. The direction of the current, that is PQRS R2B2 B1 R1P. Okay, in diagram we will see that whenever the PQ is first the upside and the downside RS, whenever the PQ goes, okay, here it moves with the half circle. Okay, whenever it moves with half rotation, that time the here the P, Q, R, S, and that is S is connected with the, suppose, the B2 brush, R2 B2, and that is moving with the load, and after that B1 R1. Again it moves at P, Q, R, S, next R2 B2, next that is the R1 B1, and after that P. Like this, the current direction is present according to the Fleming's rule. Okay, the basic element of AC generator. Okay, the main thing, whenever it rotates the in magnetic field, it cuts the magnetic field lines, and hence the magnetic flux is linked with the coil and it changes, and EMF is produced in it, hence the current is induced in the coil. The direction of induced current can be determined by Fleming's right hand rule. Okay, so the Fleming's right hand rule, it shows, suppose, the three fingers of our right hand. Whenever you stretched a 90-degree, then the thumb shows the force, and the forefinger shows the magnetic field, and the another finger, that is middle finger, shows the uh, current direction. Okay, so according to that, the whatever the current direction is there, that will be, suppose, in the base of the Fleming's rule. Okay, so the P, Q, R, S, S is connected with the R2 B2 and R2 B2. Here the direction for R1 B1, again it is P. Like this, the current direction is present in that half rotation of the armature. After that, when the polarity of induced EMF changes for every half rotation of the coil, during each half rotation of the coil, the EMF increases from 0 to maximum, and then it maximum to decreases gradually from the minimum. Okay, so it moves at 0 to maximum. After that, again it moves for maximum to minimum. The current is also found to vary in the same manner, and the output is taken across the brushes. When the magnetic field and the speed of revolution of the coil are uniform, then the EMF is induced in it. Hence, the current varies with the AC generator. Okay, that is, the current goes to 0 to maximum, maximum to again minimum, and after that it goes to negative maximum, and after that again 0. Like this, the AC generator works. Suppose for next half circle, one half circle, it is there. For next half circle, whenever the PQ end, okay, this PQ end goes this side, and RS end comes this side. For that direction, whenever S2 current is flowing to R, R to Q, Q to P, after that, here it is the R1 B1, R1 B1 to again B2 R2, and B2 R2 to S. Like this, the another half circle, the current direction changes the negative direction. Okay, the negative direction, it increases and after that decreases up to 0. And here let the armature be rotated in such a way that whenever the PQ goes downside and RS comes up from the plane of the diagram, then the induced EMF and hence the current is set up in the coil. Then it moves at PQ, RS, R2B2, B1, R1P. Okay, and the after half rotation it moves at P R1 B1 B2 R2 SR QP. Okay, so if one way of current is positive and the reverse will be current take as a negative, therefore the current is said to be alternating and the corresponding wave is sinusoidal. Then we'll discuss about the theory of the AC generator. In the diagram, whenever we'll take the N and S strong magnetic poles, then after that the theta be the angle between the direction of magnetic field B and suppose the area vector and is suppose here area vector is n bar and B is a uniform magnetic field, and after that in this we will take the magnetic flux. The magnetic flux linked with the coil, the phi is equal to B into A, and that is suppose for the n number of turns of the coil, phi is equal to NBA cos theta. Okay, so because the magnetic flux is what? It is B into component of area vector along the field direction. And for this here that is NBA cos theta. At the time t, the angular velocity will be omega and the theta is equal to omega t. At t is equal to 0, the loop is assumed to be perpendicular to the magnetic field and at theta is equal to 0 degree. Therefore, the phi is equal to NBA cos omega t. Then you should differentiate with respect to time. That is, if the phi is equal to NBA cos omega t, then differentiate with respect to time, that is d phi by dt. The rate of change of magnetic flux is equal to NBA, suppose that is NBA omega sine omega t, because we should differentiate this equation, that is the phi is equal to NBA cos omega t, differentiate with respect to time, then we will get the d phi by dt is equal to minus NBA omega sine omega t. But the EMF is equal to the rate of change of magnetic flux, that is E is equal to minus d phi by dt. Then the E is equal to NBA omega sine omega t. So this is the equation, okay, for the EMF. The E is equal to, that is the NBA omega sine omega t. But the E naught, suppose the E naught is the peak value of EMF. Okay, for the peak value of EMF is a E naught, that is NBA omega. For that equation, if E naught is equal to NBA omega, then E is equal to E naught sine omega t. Then here, if you should draw the graph, that is E naught versus T, okay, so that is E naught is what? E naught is the peak value of the EMF and with the respective time. If you draw the graph, it is the it shows the AC generator. Okay, it goes 0 to maximum E naught, maximum to again 0 at pi, and after that again it goes to negative maximum to 0, after that positive maximum and again 0. Like this the value will be, the graph shows at theta is equal to omega t. So like this for every half circle, okay, that is pi by 2, and for the full rotation we will take as a, suppose that is the pi, and after that the next half circle you should take for 2 pi. And next, if the EMF changes continuously in magnitude and the periodically in the direction with respect to time, then the time gives the alternating EMF. Okay, if the E naught is the peak value of the EMF, then you should draw for the E naught versus T diagram graph. Then after that you will get the 0 to here the positive maximum as a E naught up to 0, again negative maximum to 0. Like this, the if initial position of the coil is taken as 0 to 90 degree, and after that 90 to again 180 degree, that is only the pi, and if the theta becomes theta plus pi by 2 or omega t plus pi by 2, then E is equal to E naught cos omega t. So the alternating EMF and consequently alternating current can be expressed sine or cos, okay, in both way. So this method is induced. The EMF is the basic principle of generator. Okay, so this only will use for the theory of AC generator. Okay, thank you.